Hi, my name is Alex Hartman and I am a valet supervisor at Belterra Park. We just switched to a new valet system called SMS Valet and I would like to inform you how the product works. What is SMS Valet? SMS Valet is the world's first ticketless valet solution. SMS Valet was founded by Ken Lovegreen, who also invented the flashing coasters seen at restaurants. It is an Android-based app for valet attendants. It is not an app for the guest. The guests do not have to download anything. Android devices have NFC built into the phone, which has the capability to scan barcodes from the valet key tag tickets. SMS Valet eliminates paper tickets to guests, which takes out paper ticket scamming and fraud, checks in a customer with a mobile phone number, then the customer requests their vehicle by text message. It tracks cars, employees, and payment info. It is able to track cars parked by minute, hour, day, month, and all the way up to year. It tracks who is on shift and when they clock in and out, and the guest can pay in multitudes of ways, either cash, credit, comp, or validation. It has online real-time reporting, live shift reports updating the amount of cars, employees, and revenue that are being generated for the moment. Also tracks how long a guest stays and when they visit and how many times they visit per month. So the equipment that is needed for SMS Valet. The valet attendants need an Android device to check guests in, hang tags and green tags to put in the guest car and to put on their keys, and a grease pen to write on the key tags the spot number of where the car was parked. So how does it work for the guests? When the guests arrive to the casino, they will be greeted by a valet attendant. The attendant will welcome them to our property and then will ask for the guest phone number. Guests will then receive a text message instructing them to do what to do when they leave and the promotion of the day. Departing. When the guests leave, they are to request their car 4 to 5 minutes before departure. They can request their car by two ways. They can either text us back the word car, or they can hit the hyperlink that is included in the text message. Once the guests leave the property, valet will send them a departing text message to thank them for their visit and a survey to fill out about their experience. How does it work for the valet attendants? Valet attendants will greet the guests and then scan a green ticket to give the guest's car a number. The attendant will then ask for their phone number and then proceed to fill out their arrival screen on the phone. Once valet fills out all the information, they will hit the send button, which will then send the guest a text message and will also save the ticket in our system. So when the valet attendant checks a guest in, they're supposed to get a ticket number with the green ticket, the guest's phone number, the first and last name. This car right here with the hammer on it is for any damage checks, so guests can't say that we wrecked their car or anything like that. We also always want to put the make and model and then who parked the car. And then once you hit save, it will send the guest the text message, and then all they have to do is reply the word car or hit that hyperlink. Now you're probably wondering what happens when a guest doesn't have a cell phone. Well, no cell phone, no problem. The valet attendant will then scan the yellow ticket shown in the slide and give the customer the yellow ticket. When the guest is ready to leave, all they have to do is give a valet attendant the yellow ticket, and the attendant will scan the card and the guest car will pull up right in the system. Now if a guest's phone dies, the valet can also search the guest's phone number on an Android device to retrieve the guest car. So either way, if they don't use a cell phone, or if their cell phone dies, we can track their car in our system and retrieve their car. Now, we're going to look at the pros and cons of the ticketless system that we currently have and the paper ticket system that we used for about 3 years. The ticketless system, the pros outweigh the cons way more than the paper ticket system that we used to use. The ticket system, you're able to text cars about key fobs, closing, or lost keys. Has a key in function that prevents misplacing or the loss of keys. Can track damage on guest cars. reduces damage fraud, has advertising and promotion opportunities for what's going on for the day or what's coming up for the next week or so. Hour-by-hour analytics shows when peak and slow times are, so it's easy to staff, whether should staff people early, staff people midday. Everything that you'd want to find out is in this system. Has VIP stickers for our top tier guests, and has performance reviews, which makes it easy to find out who parked more cars, how long it took to park the car, so and so, and etc. Now, the paper ticket system that we used to use was technically more efficient checking guests in. What that means, more efficient, was it just took less time to check a guest in. All you had to do is just give them a paper ticket, and now with the ticket list system, it takes a little longer asking for their phone number. Also, the demographic of where we work at right now. The demographics, a little older where we work at, so they're not always the most technically inclined. And then the paper ticket system, it's also less expensive. So, what system do we move forward with? We're going to go with the SMS Valet system over the paper ticket system. The SMS Valet system has so many opportunities and advantages than the paper ticket system. The ticket list system is simple, easy, and more importantly, fast and efficient. Guests love the system and love the fact that they do not have to wait on their car when they leave. By the time the guests request their car through text message, the valet attendants can have the guest car ready to go before the guests walk out of the building with the AC or heat on, and with a cold bottle of waters in their car. In today's world, time is such a precious thing to everyone. With us going to the new valet system, a customer never has to wait on their car again.